Shanna Landolt, and I've been a headhunter to high-level executives for more than a decade. My new book is called 101 Great Ways to Compete in Today's Job Market. Now, the job market in Palm Beach, if you look at it, it's actually quite strong compared to the rest of the USA. But here's what's interesting. Job postings have actually declined by 18% over the last year, from last year. So my segment proposal is 3 deadly mistakes never to make on your LinkedIn posting. So here's some facts about LinkedIn. Every 2 seconds, a new posting is added to LinkedIn, and 84 million Americans have a LinkedIn page. 40% of those look at their postings daily, and 94% of recruiters look at LinkedIn to vet their candidates and see whether they like to move them forward. So my segment proposal is 3 deadly mistakes you should never make on LinkedIn if you want to get a new job in 2014. So here's the first deadly mistake I call the lassie mistake. So you never want to put a photo of yourself with your dog or your baby or a picture of you with a cocktail in your hand. It's unprofessional. You just don't want to do it. So even if you don't have a professional headshot, you can actually have a friend take a photo of you with their iPhone and put it up on your LinkedIn profile so that it looks like you appropriate to the work environment that you work in. I've actually, as a recruiter, I've actually turned down candidates and not interviewed them only because of the picture that they've had on LinkedIn. My second deadly mistake is called the Match.com mistake. So you never want to put actively looking for new opportunities on your LinkedIn profile. It makes you look desperate. And when you're looking desperate, you're never as hireable. So it makes you look less marketable. My third deadly mistake is the 007. That's the people who put confidential in their current employer. Now, come on, unless you're a double secret agent, you can say where you work. Your boss is probably on LinkedIn. It's completely appropriate to do that these days. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my work formula, W-O-R-K, for landing a new job in 2014. W stands for write recommendations. Go on to LinkedIn, look at your contacts, see who the best, most influential people are, and actually write a recommendation for them. Say great things about them. In return, they'll probably happily do the same thing for you. And by the way, what other people say about you on LinkedIn matters. It's important. I personally forward those comments to my clients when I'm presenting a candidate for a job. The O is for open network. So you want to have an open link network, which means that anybody else who's a member of Open Link can reach you without using an in-mail credit. It doesn't cost them any money to do that. And the best recruiters all use Open Link Network. The R is for be reachable. You know, people are worried about where should I put my information, but on LinkedIn, you actually want to put your email address. You want to put your phone number. You want to make it as easy as possible for someone in human resources or a recruiter to reach out and connect with you. And then the K is for be knowledgeable. Recruiters work in niches. So you want to know which recruiters work in your industry or your function or your sector. And then take a moment, reach out to them personally, make sure you're connected with them. And recruiters always want to say yes to people who are in their industry. So when I do a search, if somebody is in my first level of connections, they'll come up first in my search results. So W-O-R-K, those are my top tips to get a new job in 2014 using LinkedIn.
Shanna, you're wonderful.
Thank you.
That was absolutely wonderful. You hit me with exactly what I needed to know. You were short, sweet, and to the point, and I loved it. You had a lot of energy and things were, and you sold me right off. Now, my question would be, do you work kind of in the vein of helping college students, like right out of the gate, how to get them jobs?
Absolutely. In fact, I run an intern program for college students.
Right.
And I coach them on how to get a new job, and there's a lot of value there.
Okay,
so
wonderful.
I could do a segment specifically for college students if you'd like.
I like that. I like that. The other thing is, are you specifically focusing on LinkedIn, or do you?
Oh no. I have some other segments that I can give you. So one is what not to wear in a job interview, and another segment is 5 things never to say in a job interview. So anything job-related, interview-related, HR-related to a job search, I can provide content for you on that. It's my area of expertise.
Wonderful. And the last thing was kind of the pitfalls of social media. You know, not to put on your Facebook, what not to tweet out, things like that. Can you speak on that?
Absolutely. In fact, I have some great stories about that. I had a candidate who was all lined up for a job interview, and then the president of the advertising agency gave me a call. He said, "Have you Googled this person?" And she had actually been on a reality TV show, and there was a segment of her on the internet where she was just using the F-bomb everywhere, and he said, "Listen, she is not appropriate." And the girl was mortified. In fact, she went on the internet, she found a way to take down the segment, but you know, by then it had cost her the job that she had her heart set on. So
exactly. Wonderful, because I think for me right now, like, those are the most important things. As much as people, I feel like it's been told to a lot of people, you know, be careful what you put on Facebook, don't put things out there, but people don't listen to it. And so I definitely want that idea, and definitely the college students, how to help them succeed right out of the gate, because I think that's one of the biggest failing points of job seekers today. It's young kids just starting out, still at home with mom after getting out of college, and if you could help me with those, I think I definitely have a segment for you.
Yeah.
We're wrapping up ratings right now, but I'm looking for something for the end of this month. Would you be available then?
absolutely.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. What is the best way to get a hold of you?
Is my email, Shanna, SHANNA @landoltgroup.com. But I'll just go back to my computer. I'll send you all my contact information right now.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Great, thank you.
Pleasure.